Alrighty everyone, welcome back. So today this is going to be a little bit of a different video here, something a little bit special I've been trying to do for, or at least planning for a while now. I'm actually going to react and watch some of my earliest videos I've created for this channel here. And a lot of these I really haven't seen in months, so we'll see how cringy these get. Some of them probably aren't the best. I would like to think my style has kind of improved over time. And I feel like this is going to be a nice way to really just show that, you can start from really being such an amateur and nothing, and to really show your improvement over the years, or in my case, about a year and a half now, going on about 2 years now. So anyways, I just kind of have a few videos kind of queued up here. So let's go ahead and watch. Let's go ahead to the channel introduction here. Let's see.
Hi, my name is Ryan Taylor. I'm a wildlife, nature, landscape photographer.
Hi! Gosh, like how peppy I tried to be all.
Beavercreek, Ohio, in the Dayton area. And this is just my first video. I wanted to let you know kind of what to expect from this channel.
You can hear the dog barking in the background too.
In the field, and we're doing artistic.
See, my thing is with this is I feel like the speech overall turned out pretty well, or what do you want to call it, the script? Not that I really had a script, but I was just kind of talking off the hook here for about 2.5 minutes total. But it's just so underexposed because I took this right before dark in the winter, and I was just desperate to make a video, honestly, and this is what came of it. And I left home. I walked home actually because this is a local park near me. I just walked to film this video, and I just felt so defeated because I wasn't sure really. I was like, I don't know how this this whole video making thing is really going to turn out, but I don't know. Here I am, still making them somehow. I don't know how, but I guess this goes to show I'm really glad I took that first step, and I encourage anyone that's kind of on the fence about it to do the same and really consider it.
Videos.
Vlogish type 1.
Weekend trips, trips like.
Hey, this guy's not wrong. He's got a good point.
Videos about the beginning, middle. My background actually comes from the New York Institute of Photography. They're a based school, and so
you hear me? I kind of stuttered there, and I almost said psychology. And I took so many takes of this one little video here, so many different takes. And I kept, for some reason, stumbling over that photography word, and I kept saying psychology, so I don't know why.
The camera, it's a little different.
Yeah.
But it's just another
awkward laugh.
Persona to explore.
I like this little.
It's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to share it with the world.
The words are true, and I still agree with them. But I just like that kind of the zoom, because it was just getting so dark. The lens couldn't handle the autofocus quite right with the video mode there, so it just zoomed me out, and it happened to work out because that's the outro. But anyways, here's my third video. I dropped my photo frame beginner mistakes. So this is when I went to this is my very first gallery actually, and we were hanging the show, and the coordinator, the director lady, which she's super nice, but I haven't talked to her in a while actually, but hopefully she's doing all right. She was hanging something, and the way we'll just watch the video. So I dropped it, or she dropped it, but I'm not gonna blame her obviously. So I took this right in my car right after it happened.
Hanging up the show.
Now he needs I need to back up a little bit. My face is right there.
It was actually a fun time. It was great.
What am I doing? Moving the camera off.
One of the main centerpieces for the show.
I don't know.
My state park. It's.
I was just at a loss.
I remember the dimensions.
That day was interesting. Very interesting.
Panorama.
I tried to beat around the bush for some reason. I was I don't know what to say, and then I'm it fell. So this is 8 minutes of a long-winded explanation, pretty much that I put the picture wire on wrong to hang the frame. If you know anything about kind of frames and hanging hardware, and so it just kind of let's say unfurled and snapped, and it just, she was holding on to hang it, and it just and dropped straight on the ground, broke the glass and all that. So why am I laughing? I'm weirdly laughing about this. It's so creepy. Internally, I was probably really upset because I'm I can't afford to replace stuff. And this is a print, I think I explained this in the video, but I special ordered it from my website provider as a print, because it's just it's such an awkward kind of panoramic size that I couldn't fit it on my photo printer here. Why? I think these earliest videos, obviously, I was still trying to kind of find my my niche, or kind of like what I was really wanting to create, so to speak, with the video making. So this video was like my attempt, I guess, of making a kind of more, I don't know what you call it, everyday kind of vlog, more, I guess, lifestyle, if that makes sense. And it was also, at the end of this video, I promote the gallery itself. So it's a very kind of timely sort of video as well. You'll see in the next video, I actually repair it. So I actually end up ordering another print.
I had a special order, and
yeah, there's me explaining it. Yeah, oh man, I remember that.
Pretty badly.
It like scratched it or whatever. And it was like,
this white paint lip, which is really annoying. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm have to show
I'm just like at a loss for words. It's funny because I still have the actual print. I have it hanging in my bedroom now. I just have it loose or whatever, hanging on the wall, just kind of as a memory or whatever. Yeah, that was me promoting it, but I skipped ahead a little bit. Look at this awkward, this freeze frame. So I'm basically just preaching what not to do, so people can learn from my beginner mistakes.
I'm used to this.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Trust me, Ryan. You've had far more since then. Gosh.
Leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. Yeah, it was a great show though overall. So this next video is kind of like the sequel to that last one we just looked at. So it's putting together a matted print in a frame, and it's me completing it and rebuilding it. Yeah. See, this is where I really kind of feel like my B-roll style really took off. I was at the time really proud of how this really kind of overextended intro went with the music, and then me just kind of generated that kind of excitement of opening the box, looking at the print, and just this goes on far too long because I'm struggling with the knife. It's still doing it. Why? There. Good job, Ryan. 40 seconds of that. I finally take it out. Okay. Yeah, this intro, now that I look back on it, it goes way too long. How long is this intro? Holy crap, it's like 3 minutes. See, okay. Nowadays, I'd be much more cut and dry. I'd have had like the same footage. I just shrink it all, so it'd be maybe like a minute and a half at most. And this is 3 minutes of me just opening a box, cleaning off my table. Look at this, cutting the shrink wrap. I mean, I still like it. I mean, for the time when it came out, like when I made it, but just still. This part's pretty cool. Right when the music stopped, or. So as you can tell, I really kind of had this more dramatic style, even for a video as simple as this that I took here in my office here, just talking about this little repairing or whatever, reordering this print and putting it all back together and everything. So, but then things get really awkward because I just kind of sit down and start talking right here, across right in front of the camera too. I don't know if you remember, because probably like 3 people were watching this when it came out. And they're probably all people I knew. But anyways, it's a different finish on that print than the first one, but it looks okay. Man, my hair looked really short back then. I looked like a baby. Let's play the drinking game for how many times I say "if you will" in my earliest videos. So, should we start now? If you will, if you remember. Oh, he said it again. Why? Thank you, Smug Mug. I still use you. and you're great. So keep up the good work.
Today, which is going to be, and I think that would really help just add to the whole.
See, I feel like overall this video turned out pretty well. I mean, for what it's worth. I mean, this was like my 5th video I think I published. These lights in the background, though, it's like, why? I mean, I have one turned on right here, but it's like, it's not in the background behind me here. So, I mean, you live and learn. That is some very good plexiglass, though, not gonna lie. It's very, very nice. I don't like recording videos early in the morning. I mean, it is right now, technically, but, like, my voice just sounds so groggy, and, like, I'm just not even, like, really energized to, like, make a video, so I'm just like, it feels really flat and matte. I don't know, it's just food for thought, but it's always kind of bugged me. So this kind of goes on, even though it's 11 minutes, it kind of just goes on. I'm just, this video partially was an excuse so I could make a quick little, like, time lapse or a kind of montage. So yeah, see, I really like how this turned out. I need to do this again, honestly. I need an excuse to do more, something similar to this. Yeah, I really like this part. This video is not bad. I like it. It tells a story, you know, from beginning to end, and it's actually, like I said, a continuation of that last video we looked at. So, I mean, I like it. Yeah, this is a great excuse to try out that feature. But then, just, music cuts out, and it goes back to normal. Yeah, sure. Okay. So, basically I make the thing, and I show it, and I say thank you again to everyone, and then we're back. Alright, so I'm probably gonna watch a couple more here. Go watch my first On Location. That might be kind of cool. That music, though. I really overuse this song. I love it, though. Cool B-roll. Cool B-roll.
We're gonna go to the Glen Helen Nature Preserve today.
Okay, way too close. Way too close. Okay. I'm not even in focus here. I'm way too close still. And I'm out of focus. And I'm like whispering into the camera. Gosh. At least I quickly wisened up, and I was also away from the camera more in this instance. Halfway through the video, I learned that. It's crazy, right? Never record near water. At least, you know, without the proper audio equipment, because this audio was just straight out of camera, and you can, you know, just kind of ambient noise compared to the water. If you look at the waveform of the audio, that thing stretched all the way out. Just the highest pitches, right? It's actually 800. Did you know that? Isn't it crazy? It's actually 800. Because, you know, it could be 1600. I haven't done that many, honestly.
Waterfalls, per se.
Not since this video.
I like it. It's very intimate. So
You know.
I try a couple more.
We could also play the drinking game for how many times I say you know in these earliest videos as well. So we could just combine those, and if you will, and you know, and anytime you hear that, just take a shot. That's where the thumbnail came from, is right there. That's a good little moment there.
Excellent. Which could be a nest, you know.
It's hard to believe I uploaded these in 4K, because it's just like everything, my face is out of focus in most of it, and it just all looks really to me. I don't know why.
I ran out of water, but, you know, I got less than 2 hours. I mean, right now I'm just taking 5.
Right now I'm just taking 5. It's not even like looking at me. It's like my mouth, like it's just cut off or whatever. I had enough of that one. Here's my first video where I edit something. It's 27 minutes. Because, you know, I know how to talk an ear off, but not make a concise video. And knowing me, this one will probably end up being 27 minutes as well, so. Gotta love tea. That little tea intro. That's the highlight of this channel.
What's going on, guys? Series I'm editing.
Oh yeah, this is where this is right after Luminar 3 came out from Skyline. And my computer that I still have is kind of sluggish, to be fair. And it crashed. Like, yeah. Fast forward a little bit. Fortunately, Luminar 3 froze up and then subsequently crashed. So I moved the image. It's this deer photo I took at the Glen Helen video we just watched previously. And yeah. So I edited it in Luminar 2018, which is still what I use primarily, just because it runs fairly well on my computer here. You said you know. I get a lot better about explaining these editing videos after this one, at least. This one was more of an introduction because I explain in the early part a lot of what goes into making my images, I guess, my more photographic, creative style. But I still just over-explain so much, and I go really slow, and I more so speed it up a little bit more in the later videos there.
So you have to bring all that back out. So it's kind of like a little bit of it, you have to remember how the image looked, basically.
It's raw files for you.
So I've been shooting in RAW for about the greater part of 2 or 3 years, I would say. And I highly recommend,
now 4 years.
Recommend it if you're like a new or an amateur photographer.
If you're shooting with DSLR, you should just anyways. It just makes sense, honestly. Unless if you're in photojournalism, then you can shoot JPEG. It's probably more important. Or sports. Something that's more newsworthy. This video's just... it's way too overlong. I think we get the point. We kind of cover all the bases here. Some different log ones, the channel introduction, just kind of the earliest ones explain my gallery there, my first on location, my first photo editing video, so that's probably it. But some of these early ones are just, yeah, I start to really kind of find my style going on, but it took about a year to really, for me to be truly kind of proud of my, my work here, at least on YouTube here. And so I recommend to any kind of budding YouTubers, any kind of vloggers, or kind of video creatives, or any photographers even, I recommend it. Start your own channel. I've been finding making these videos has been really creatively fulfilling for me personally, and it also kind of benefits and carries over to the photography as well, because the way you see video and photo, I've always said, kind of go hand in hand, and these videos just show kind of evident of the growth I've had over this past year and a half, and I hope to continue making them, of course. So we'll just leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this video, or video of videos. I know I did kind of just taking a trip down memory lane here and really checking out my oldest content and material here that you can still view yourself if you'd like. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day.